Please remain standing as I now invite my co-lecturer, Mr. Davis Joseph, to lead us in this morning's invocation.
Good morning, everyone. So let us just reference God. The protocol has already been established, so let us invite the King of Kings in our midst. Let's just bow our heads. Heavenly Father, as we gather today for this auspicious occasion, your word says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in your name, there you are with them. And as we come to this section of the ceremony, we are more than 2, we are more than 3. So we invite you into our midst. Let your Holy Spirit touch our hearts, everyone gathered here, and to everyone under the sound of my voice. For I know that, yes, proximity is an advantage, but distance is no barrier for you. Take control of this ceremony, Father. Speak to each and everyone who will come up to this podium, and let their words minister unto the hearts of the masses. As these grand ones take the next step in their journey, I pray that they trust in you with all their hearts, and they will not lean on their own understanding. For Father, you said that if we acknowledge you in all our ways, you would guide our path. For you have placed before us life and death, blessings and curses. Let us all choose life. Let us all choose blessings. For Father, your thoughts towards us are thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give us a future and a hope. For every good and perfect gift comes from above. They come from you, Father of lights. Go before us, Heavenly Father, and direct our path. When we seek to deviate from that straight and narrow path, speak to us, Father, and let us know that this is the way, walk ye in it. I pray, Heavenly Father, that as we have the Spirit in our hearts, and as we are clothed with Christ, that our lights will so shine brighter and brighter until that perfect day. Let it be, Father, that our tomorrow will always be better than our today. I pray, Heavenly Father, that we will all remember that you said that all those who are heavy laden should come to you, and you will give them rest. And with you on our side, Father, doing all to stand, let us stand. But let us stand with the whole armor of God, that we may stand against the wiles of the devil. We put on the belt of truth, that we may be protected from all forms of deceit and lies. We put on the breastplate of righteousness to protect our hearts as we live in the integrity and righteousness of Christ. We put on the shoes of the gospel of peace, that every step we take may be stable. We put on the shield of faith to protect us from all the fiery darts of the devil. We put on the helmet of salvation, knowing that we have eternal life with Christ. And we take up the sword of the Spirit so we can fight. Father, I thank you once again for all you have done for us. In Jesus' matchless name.
Thank you, Pastor Davis. Let us all remain standing as we pay homage to our country We will listen to a musical rendition of the national anthem. I invite us all to stand at attention. To officially welcome you to this morning's proceedings, I now invite two student representatives to the podium. These students are Ms. Lorraine James from the Culinary Arts Program and Ms. Shanna Bernard from the Cape Program. Please let us make them feel welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. If someone had told me a few years ago that I would be standing here today as a graduate, I might not have believed them. Life has a way of changing our plans, careers, families, responsibilities, setbacks. Sometimes they cause us to put our dreams on hold. But today, I stand before you as a living proof that dreams placed on pause do not have to remain unfinished.
And for me, Academix showed me that education doesn't have to fit inside 4 classroom walls. It can happen from your home, from your workplace, from another country, from wherever determination meets opportunity. That is the future of education, and we are proud to be a part of it.
Look around this room today. You will see graduates who are beginning their careers. You will see parents who chose to return to school after raising children. You will see adults who refuse to let age define their future. You will see students who discovered that one setback could never write the final chapter of their story.
And you'll see something even more exciting. Future chefs, future lawyers, future teachers, future entrepreneurs, future engineers, future digital creators, future environmental leaders, future innovators. because the world is changing and so is education. Academics is preparing students not only for today's careers, but for tomorrow's opportunities.
To our parents, families, lecturers, staff, partners, distinguished guests, and fellow graduates, thank you for being here to celebrate this incredible milestone with us.
Welcome to the 8th graduation ceremony of Academic School of Learning, where opportunities are created, dreams are reignited, and the future is built through innovation.
Welcome, and let the celebration begin.
Indeed, let the celebration begin. As we continue this morning's celebration, we are reminded that education continues to evolve, and so the Academic School of Learning proudly embraces that evolution. As a smart school, amen, Academix leverages technology to deliver flexible, high-quality learning experiences, making education accessible to students wherever they are, while maintaining the highest academic standard. So in keeping with this innovative approach, our Dean, Mr. Aubrey Thomas, joins us with the power of technology to share a special message with our graduates. I now direct you to turn your attention to the screen as we review the Dean's remarks.
This year was far from just another academic year. It was a year filled with ambition, filled with growth, and filled with resilience. And not just for academics as a school, but for every student who decided that their future is worth fighting for. This year, we proved something very important, that education does not have to be confined within walls. It can happen at the kitchen table, during a lunch break, or even in the early mornings before the sun comes up. Because when determination meets opportunity, anything's possible. Together, we improve the academics experience. More live classes, more recorded sessions, more guided instructions, more flexibility, and most of all, more support. Because success should never depend on where you are, but definitely on how far you're willing to go. As the world changes, so do we. New opportunities, new programs like animation and game design, digital media, for example. Programs not just for today's careers, but for tomorrow's opportunity. Here at Academix, we believe that learning does not end in the classroom. It begins there. So this year, we took the opportunity to strengthen partnerships with some of the industry leaders. And through that, we were able to create pathways between education and opportunities, because knowledge has great value when it meets the real world. We continue to invest in technology, not because we believe that technology is the future, but because we know that our students are. Every improvement, every innovation, and every decision was made with one purpose in mind: helping you succeed. And guess what? Here you are, class of 2026. Class of 2026 will never be defined by the obstacles that you face, though there were many. You will be defined by the determination that carried you through them all. Every assessment, every assignment, every late night, every sacrifice, but most of all, every small victory led to this very moment. So wherever life takes you next, build something meaningful, lead with integrity, create with purpose, serve with humility, leave every place better than you found it. Because your greatest achievement will not be the certificate you receive here today. It will be the many, many lives that you impact tomorrow. So go ahead. Be innovators. Be leaders. Be creators. Be citizens who not only see problems, but have the courage.
Technology, they say. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, virtually and in reality. Now, every great institution begins with a vision, and Academic School of Learning is no exception. We're now going to hear from the man behind the vision, our director, Mr. Heman Williams. However, I was given one specific instruction for Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, you are told not to sing this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our director, Mr. Heman Williams.
Amen. Good morning, all. Looking for all the protocols, the individuals. I don't want to just say this have been said already, but Honorable Finella Wenham Shepherd, parliamentary representative of Portsmouth, and the parliamentary secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, National Excellence, and of course, you know, our own right here with us. Your Worship, the Mayor of Portsmouth, Mr. Scary Bridget Prince, Miss Margaret Celestine, my dear friend, Senior Education Officer, Exams and Local Registrar, Mr. Obi Thomas, Dean of Academic Affairs, Miss Wendy Wallace, Deputy Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Darren Augustine, keynote speaker, a nice student, past student, representatives of sponsoring organizations and corporate partners of the Academic School of Learning, faculty and staff, distinguished alumni, parents, guardians, families, and friends, online viewers, most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Good morning. Today is a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and hope. More importantly, it is a celebration of what education can become when we refuse to accept that learning must only happen inside four walls. As I prepare for this graduation, I reflected on one simple question that I have heard repeatedly over the years. What exactly is Academic School of Learning? Surprisingly, after more than 15 years of serving the people of the Commonwealth of Dominica, there are still many who ask, where is the school? Who operates it? What does it actually do? How does it work? Well, today I would like to answer these questions. Academix School of Learning has proudly operated in Portsmouth, the second town of Dominica, for well over a decade and a half. Our campus is located on Bay Street, on the top floor of the longest building in the area. Just 2 blocks from the Portsmouth police station. Sure, you'll be able to get there. And we are easily accessible through our website, Academix as well. You'll see it on our nicely designed table. Or by telephone number 276-6144 and 317-6144. So at least, for now, you know where the school is located and how you can contact the school. We are a private educational institution specializing in the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, that is CSEC, the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, better known as CAPE, and internationally recognized professional programs, including culinary arts. You notice I say including? There's more. But Academix is much more than a school. It is an education movement. Behind the scenes is a passionate team, a professional committed to transforming lives. Our instructors and advisors include lawyers, doctors, accountants, economists, information technology specialists, engineers, and other industrious experts who bring real-world experience into every classroom. As for me, my education journey as a teacher began before YouTube uploaded their very first video in 2005. So as a result of that, over these years, I have witnessed education evolve through multiple generations. Technological revolution, the COVID-19 pandemic, and now the rise of artificial intelligence. One lesson has remained constant. Education changes lives. But traditional systems do not always reach everyone who needs it. Far too many capable people have been left behind, not because they lack ability, but because life presented obstacles that traditional education could not accommodate. Some are balancing employment. Some are raising families. Some live overseas. Some face health challenges. Some experience anxiety and other conditions that make conventional classroom difficult. Some have endured bullying that robbed them of the confidence to continue their education. At Academix, we believe these individuals are not limited in their potential. They simply deserve a learning environment designed around their circumstances rather than requiring their circumstances to fit the system. Our fully online and hybrid learning model has given hundreds of students a genuine opportunity to learn with flexibility while maintaining high academic standards. We have seen remarkable success among learners managing physical health challenges, long-term medical conditions, and those who found it difficult to thrive in traditional school environments. One of our proudest achievements is that the president of the Dominica Association of Persons with Disability is an alumni of Academix. That speaks volume. Go online, look at the photo when she was nominated. It have an Academix, a white academic shirt. Just go online, you will see that. Education should never depend on where you live, how frequently you can travel, or the challenges life places before you. Education should be accessible. Education should be flexible. Education should create opportunities. That is what Academix was built to do. Our online learning platform has become the most advanced educational delivery system available in Dominica. Students are able to attend live classes, review recordings at any time, communicate with lecturers, submit assignments digitally, and continue learning regardless of their location. This flexibility has opened doors that many once believed were permanently closed. Our results demonstrate what is possible. One of our most inspiring success stories is Miss Unanimous. Can I call the name? The parent did not want me to call the name. Who, despite a serious medical condition that prevented her from attending academic school of learning in person, completed her studies through the Academix online learning model. With the invaluable support of Miss Magali Celestine, local registrar of the Caribbean Examination Council, she was granted approved examination accommodation to sit her examination from her home under CXC supervision. Over 3 years, she completed 9 CAPE subjects, earning 6 grade A's, that include the science courses and pure mathematics. I've been honest with you, this student was the first student that got a 1 in Pure Maths Unit 2. I feel that is the hardest course in the school. And this student that had this medical condition was the first student to get a grade 1 in it. Her achievement is a powerful reminder that a medical condition should never define a person's future. With the right support and equal access to education, excellence is within everyone's reach. We have also shown that age should not define educational opportunity. Delaney Vache and Kenny Lee Barron completed college and eligible to enter in university at only 17 years old, placing themselves on paths to earning a university degree by the age of 20 and 21. Many people ask, can a third former study successfully completing CXC or CSEC? The answer is simply yes. You can ask a young man they call DeAndre Vache, who accomplished this while living in Barbados through our online program. Others ask, can a fourth form student begin tertiary level studies? Again, the answer is yes. And when we say tertiary level studies, we're talking about a fourth former doing CAPE courses. You can ask a young lady, Ayani Kazimi, who continues the remarkable journey that begun by her brother. Another student who achieved so many things that people did not believe could be achieved. These are not isolated success stories. They are examples of what becomes possible when education adapts to the learner rather than forcing the learner to adapt to an outdated system. The world itself is changing. Research from international education organizations consistently shows that high quality online and blended learning can produce learning outcomes comparable to, and in many cases, better than, traditional face-to-face instruction when supported by effective teaching, meaningful interaction, and appropriate technology. Employers today increasingly value lifelong learning, digital literacy, adaptability, and continuous professional development. Education is no longer something we complete at 18 years or 21. It has become something we pursue throughout our lives. This is exactly where Academix is positioned. Whether you are a secondary school student, a working professional, a parent returning to education, someone changing careers, or someone seeking a second chance, Academix was built with you in mind. Our vision extends beyond traditional secondary education. Through our culinary arts program, we became the first institution in Dominica to provide internationally recognized professional culinary arts training through our partnership with Ruby. This means aspiring chefs no longer need to leave the country to begin developing world-class culinary skills. As our hospitable industry continues to grow, so too must the quality and professionalism of our food service sector. Education is one of the most effective ways to achieve that. Our international partnership continues to expand. Through our collaboration with DeVry University, in a time when international travel and immigration requirements have become increasingly complex and uncertain, high-quality online education provides a practical alternative that allows students to continue pursuing global recognized qualifications from home. And this is only the beginning, you know. We are currently developing additional partnerships with leading universities in Europe and beyond to provide even greater opportunities for Dominican students and Caribbean students together. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, education reform is one of the most discussed topics in our nation. Everywhere you turn is about education reform. Many speak about reform. Few possess the infrastructure necessary to implement it. Academix does. We already have the digital platform. We already have the instructional system. We already have the online learning environment. We already have the expertise. We already have the proven success stories that I've given some so far. Real educational reform is not achieved simply by changing policies. It happens when learning becomes more accessible, more flexible, more personalized, more accountable, and more connected to the needs of today's world. That is where academics stand. We are not attempting to replace traditional schools. We are strengthening education by reaching students who might otherwise be left behind, or by providing opportunities that complement the existing educational system. Imagine a Dominica where every student can review every lesson at any hour, where illness no longer ends an academic year, where distance no longer prevents learning, where working adults can earn qualifications without leaving their jobs, where gifted students can accelerate their education. In Trinidad, we have students finishing school earlier than us. Same brain, same human being, but yet still we are limited in our country. Where gifted students, people, can accelerate their education. Last year, I spoke about a Kenny Baron. You remember? Yeah. You remember? Well, this same Kenny Baron is here this year. And this Kenny Baron had the Caribbean speaking about 19 subjects that she passed. With 15 ones, not just 19 CSEC subjects, you know. 19 subjects, including CSEC and CAPE, 5 CAPE courses, advanced level courses. And she mastered them. CXC have to keep talking. Yeah, CXC must keep talking. Where learners facing health and mobility challenges can participate fully alongside everyone else. That is what we want. That future is no longer an idea because it is already happening. It is happening for Academix School of Learning. To every parent listening today, your child deserves an education that prepares them not only for examination, but for the rapidly changing world they will inherit. To every working professional, it is not too late to invest in yourself. To every young person who believes your circumstances have limited your future, do not allow your current situation to determine your final destination. To those who have faced barriers that made education more difficult, know that your potential is not defined by these barriers. At Academix, we see ability before limitation. We see possibilities before obstacles. And we remain committed to creating learning pathways that allow every student to succeed according to their strengths. Finally, to our graduates. Today, you receive more than a certificate. You receive a responsibility. Responsibility to lead, to serve, to innovate, to solve problems, to build families, communities, and nations. The future belongs to those who never stop learning. Continue to grow. Continue to question things. Continue to dream. Continue to lead with integrity. As we celebrate today in this graduation ceremony, let this not simply mark the end of another academic year. Let it be remembered as the beginning of a new chapter in your education. A chapter where education becomes accessible to everyone. A chapter where technology expands opportunities rather than replace humanity. A chapter where no learner is left behind. This is Academix' mission. This is Academix' commitment. This is Academic School of Learning. Congratulations, class of 2026. May God continue to bless you, your families, the Commonwealth of Dominica, and many who continue to guide Academic School of Learning as we work together to change the education landscape in the Caribbean. Thank you. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Williams, for those inspiring remarks and for heeding to instructions of not singing. Thank you for sharing a vision that continues to shape the future of Academic School of Learning. Now, as we reflect on the remarkable strides that this institution has made and the exciting opportunities that lie ahead, we now turn our attention to our keynote speaker, who will give her address, but via a video presentation. So, I now invite you to turn your attention to the screen, and at the conclusion of the presentation, Dr. Darren Augustine will come forward to deliver the keynote address.
Innovation, resilience, excellence. These qualities define our keynote speaker, Dr. Darren Augustine. A dedicated chemist and researcher, Dr. Augustine is passionate about food safety, food security, and medical chemistry. Using science to improve lives and build a healthier future. Her journey has been one of perseverance and purpose. And through the demands of research, professional growth, family life, and personal loss, she has remained steadfast in her pursuit of excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Dr. Darren Augustine.
Thank you for that marvelous introduction. Honorable Fenella Wenham Shepherd, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, and Parliamentary Representative for the Portsmouth constituency. Her Worship the Mayor of Portsmouth, Mrs. Carrie Brady Prince, Miss Magali Celestine, Senior Education Officer, Exams and Local Registrar, Mr. Heman Williams, Director of the Academic School of Learning, Mr. Aubrey Thomas, Dean of Academic Affairs, Ms. Wendy Wallace, Deputy Dean of Academic Affairs, representatives of sponsoring organizations and corporate partners of Academic School of Learning, faculty and staff, distinguished alumni, parents, guardians, families and friends, online viewers, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026, I bid you good morning. I am very honored to be the keynote speaker here today, and I thank you for that introduction. Mr. Heman Williams was actually my teacher many moons ago. I am actually one of the first branch of students in Academic of Learning about 15 years ago. So this is just evidence of what Academic School of Learning can do, right? Okay, so the story is told of an old man who was teaching his grandchildren about life. He said, "A battle is raging inside me. It is a terrible fight between two wolves. One wolf represents fear, anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, hatred, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other wolf represents joy, peace, love, hope, sharing, humility, kindness, benevolence, friendship, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The old man looked at the children with a firm stare. This same fight is going on inside of you and inside every other person too. They thought about it for a minute, and then one child asked his grandfather, "Papa, which wolf will win?" The old man replied, "The one you feed." Today, I want you to keep this story in mind as I ask you to give me your undivided attention for a few minutes. My topic of today is Keep Walking, and it will tie in with today's theme, Building the Future Through Innovation. Everyone in this room is born with a fixed amount of resilience. It is like a muscle. You can build it up and draw on it whenever you need it. In that process, you will really figure out who you are, and you just might become the best version of yourself. Sadly, many do not tap into that muscle of resilience. They give up at the first hint of rejection or the first hint of difficulty. But persistence builds resilience. That's why you have to keep walking. Today, life's experience is going to hit you in very profound ways. Some of you may face victory. Some of you may experience rejection. Some of you may experience a death of sadness. Some of you may experience loss, as in my case. Some of you may feel inferior to maybe a colleague, a friend, or your boss, or some of you may even face failure. However, I have learned that when life pulls you under, you can kick against the bottom, break the surface, breathe again, and keep walking. In the face of adversity or in the face of any challenge, there are two wolves that you can choose. but you should always try to choose or strive to choose the wolf of joy, humility, patience, peace, faith, and all that good stuff. Today, I want to talk to you through 3 stories because young people love stories and they learn better through stories. One of these stories involves my life and 2 other popular global individuals that you may know. In each circumstance, you will see that life is coming down hard, but these individuals kept on walking. I hope these stories will inspire you to keep walking past the stage until today, keep walking, especially when life seems very hard. The first story is, maybe you know this person or what they did. So the first story is about a famous person. Everyone knows Harry Potter, right? So this person is the one who wrote Harry Potter. Her name is J.K. Rowling. She wrote 7 Harry Potter books between 1997 to 2007, but life was hard. She worked in the hardest and toughest environment. Her mother died when she was 25 and she was completely shattered. After that death, she moved to Portugal in 1992. She got married and gave birth to a girl. But things did not get better. It got worse and harder. She was divorced after just 13 months and had to move to Scotland with her daughter. She had to rely on state benefits and spent much of her time writing in a cafe around people hustling and bustling. She was so poor she couldn't afford a computer or a typewriter. She could not even afford the cost to copy her first book to send to publishers. But she did not give up hope. She kept walking. She typed out manually and the versions of her novels and sent them to 12 publishers. And she penned her ideas on scrap papers or paper tissues. Every single one of the 12 publishers rejected her, but she kept walking. She was about to lose hope, but she did not. One of the publishers reconsidered because his daughter fell in love with that book. Today, J.K. Rowling has sold over 500 million copies of her books, and all 7 of these novels have turned into movies. I'm sure you might have seen one of them. She faced rejection, but constantly strived for success. She worked harder and harder at her writings, even before anyone knew them. Just like J.K. Rowling, you may have a dream, you may have a passion, you may even have an idea to innovate. And you may face rejection, you may even run into failure, but I urge you, do not give up. Do not let that stop you. You have to keep walking. Let's look at another story. This one ties in with building the future through innovation. Everybody know WhatsApp. You have it on your phone, I'm sure. Well, what you may not know are the owners of WhatsApp and what they have been through. In 2009, they were younger then, of course, they applied for a job at Facebook. Their names were Brian Action and Jan Koum. Facebook rejected them both. However, these men did not stop. They kept on walking and they turned that rejection into triumph. The duo decided to work together to build a mobile app called WhatsApp. WhatsApp became so popular that that same company, Facebook, that rejected them, bought WhatsApp from them for $19 billion. Imagine that. The same company who rejected them is now buying them. This could not have happened if Brian Action and Jan Koum did not keep walking. Just like the 2 men, you may apply to colleges or universities. You may even apply for your first job. And you may face some rejection, but rejection is also part of success. You need to turn that rejection into triumph by keeping on walking. Last story is mine, of course. I have been slapped by life in the weirdest of ways. I lost my brother when I was just 14. My house was severely destroyed by Hurricane Maria. I lost my sister to breast cancer in 2016. And last year I lost my mom. just 2 months before I graduated from my doctorate. So she never got to see what all this hard work paid off into. So life has dumped on me grief after grief after grief. But I kept on walking. So today, I'm a Dominican national living in Trinidad. I work for the Ministry of Health in Trinidad and Tobago, where I register pharmaceuticals that enter the country. I'm also a lecturer in medicinal chemistry at the University of Suriname. And by God's grace, this is just the start, because I'm going to keep walking. I say this to emphasize to you, the graduating class of 2026. Today marks the end of one journey, but it also marks the beginning of many others. Do not be deterred by life's experiences. Keep feeding that positive wolf of peace, joy, love, calm, humility, kindness, and keep walking. If life slaps grief, rejection, fear, keep walking. That road to success is filled with hard work, which you know, late nights, sacrifice, and you must do all of this in order to prevail against life's obstacles. Every successful person, including you, that I know or have heard or read about has a story of sorrow or hardship to share. But they never allowed their setbacks to kill their ambitions. They kept on walking. You all are young. You have the gift of life, of youth, on your side. Please do not waste it. And even if you happen, and even if you're older too, it's never too late. And if you happen to hit a wrong turn, remember that it is never too late to start over. Believe you can make it and keep on walking. As I close my very brief speech, I want to inspire you that despite what may occur in your life from this point onward, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a vision to build a future through innovation, never give up, keep trying, keep believing, and most of all, keep walking. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Augustine, for that powerful and inspiring message. We were reminded to, what were we reminded to do? Keep walking. This, I'm sure, has resonated deeply with not only the graduating class, but to every one of us seated here. It was truly a testament of your resilience, determination, and the courage to keep walking even through life's many challenges, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty. Truly an inspirational address. Now we come to the moment that we've all been waiting for, the presentation of certificates, special awards, where we celebrate the achievements of those who chose to keep walking until they reached this very milestone. So, let the presentations begin. I now invite Dean of Academic Affairs, Mr. Aubrey Thomas, to present the Culinary Arts diplomas. Keep walking, Mr. Thomas. Keep walking to my favorite. Have you walked the walk? Are you ready to talk the talk? All right. First up, and please forgive me, I'm going to try my best not to butcher your name, no pun intended to the chefs. Jadea Ovesen. Kiliana Dupuy. Lorraine James. Makita George. Raven Robin. Ricardo Johnson. And can you imagine, this is a full circle moment for me because students I would have taught in grade 4 at RBPS are graduating here today. Talisa St. Louis. Timisia Piaui. Khadija Peter. Jarissa Prince. I love the cheerleading section. It's very vibrant. Let us give a round of applause to all the graduates of the culinary class. And I say a very special thank you to Dean Aubrey Thomas. You may keep walking to your seats. I now invite our Deputy Dean, Miss Wendy Wallace, to present diplomas for the CSEC and CAPE graduating class. She now has to fulfill 2 roles, cheerleader and second assistant dean. Let's see if she can juggle both. Miss Wallace, are you ready? Okay. We're first going to start with the CSEC class. Now, we have a very special student first up. That student moved all the way from Trinidad and Tobago, all the way from Trinidad to study at the Academic School of Learning. This is a testament to Academix' regional reach. So let us hear it for Asaya Christopher. Wyatt Athanas. Shanae Tong. Gabrielle Massicot. Miss Wallace, Dean Wallace, keep standing. Thank you. You're going to assist us in presenting the diplomas to our CAPE students. Our first student who is graduating today is Abraham Fontaine, but he was unable to be here. So we're going to move on to who I like to call Miss Jubla, Alana Charles. This is also another full circle moment for me because I would have met Alana many years ago when I taught at the Jubla Primary School. So this is indeed a momentous occasion. Okay, Brent Maglore. Brianne Defoe. Darnell Edwards. Okay, I see that Miss Wallace can multitask. Fadrina Frampton. Let's keep the chairs going, let's keep the chairs going. Let's not disappoint Miss Wallace. Unfortunately, our next two graduates were not able to be here today in the persons of Janelle Lacrosse and Jaden Carbon. But thankfully we have Kayla George. Kimanda Leitao. Kira Roche. Keziah George. We're not getting the chairs. We're not getting the chairs. That's not disappointing in Wallace. One of our honor students, Kennedy Barron. And she will be followed by Kassani Sabin. Kijuana Bruno. Keisha Graham. Kawani Pizza.
Kylie Royer. Michaela Joseph. Marissa George, whom I also had the pleasure of teaching in primary school. Marissa George. Sarina Moreau. Shana Bernard. Cheyenne Winston. Stefan Nation. Serge Larocque. Tobias Stewart. Taina Manis. Tyler Dowie. Unfortunately, Vernique John Marie was unable to be here, but we're thankful that Violet Andrew can come to receive her diploma. Violet Andrew. And last, but by no means least, Joanna Abraham. Let's give a round of applause to all 31 KIPP students graduating here today, and thank you, Dean Wallace, for your services. You may take your seats. I now invite Ms. Magali Celestine to assist us in presenting the subject awards for the CSEC class. Students were presented with medals for the excellence in achieving the highest overall average in individual subjects. For outstanding performance in social studies, Wyatt Athanas. Congratulations to you, Wyatt. For outstanding performance in office administration, Keisha Graham. For outstanding performance in English A and Physics, Gabrielle Massicot. And for outstanding performance in Biology, Chemistry, Information Technology, and Principles of Business, Shanae Tom. Let's hear it for all the outstanding students receiving subject awards for the CSEC graduating class. Thank you so much, Ms. Celestine, for your services. We do appreciate you. I now invite Honorable Finella Wenham Shepherd to present the subject medals for the KIPP graduating class. Okay, KIPP students, are you ready? Thank you for letting me know you're ready, Miss Wallace. I appreciate the confirmation. Miss Wallace is a KIPP student today. For outstanding achievements and outstanding performance in Biology Unit 1, Biology Unit 2, Chemistry Unit 2, Computer Science Unit 2, and Physics Unit 1, Kenny Barron. Congratulations. For outstanding academic achievements in Communication Studies, Economics Unit 1, Economics Unit 2, and Integrated Mathematics, Shanna Bernard. Now, audience, I'm going to ask you for a bit of forgiveness because some of the next awards I'm about to call are some of the courses that I teach. So I'm going to say it with a little bit more excitement. Forgive me, Mr. Williams. So for outstanding performance in Entrepreneurship Unit 2, in Tourism Unit 1, and in Tourism Unit 2, also in Management of Business Unit 2, we have Miss Kimanda Later. And let me add that the Entrepreneurship Unit 2 award has been sponsored by Avlin Alexis of Raz Fabric and Things. So we are so grateful to the sponsors for making this award possible, and congratulations to Kimanda. For outstanding academic performance in Digital Media Unit 1, History Unit 1, and Literature in English Unit 1, Serge Laroque. Congratulations to Serge. For outstanding academic achievements in Applied Mathematics Unit 1, Pure Mathematics Unit 1, and Pure Mathematics Unit 2, Janelle Edwards. For outstanding performance in Caribbean Studies and Law Unit 1, Marissa George. Outstanding students in Accounting Unit 1 and Accounting Unit 2, Violet Andrew. Congratulations to Violet. Outstanding academic achievement in Chemistry Unit 1, Tyler Daway. There's something extra special when we see young men excel. Outstanding academic achievements in Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology, Unit 1, Brent Magloire. Congratulations to Brent. Outstanding academic achievement in Law Unit 2, Fredrina Frampton. I see that Miss Wallace has resumed the position and title as head cheerleader, as she should. Okay. Outstanding academic achievements in Literature in English Unit 2, Cheyenne Winston. Outstanding academic performance in Management of Business Unit 1, Kawani Peter. Congratulations, Kawani. Outstanding academic performance in Physics Unit 2, Sarina Moreau. We can cheer her as she walks to the podium. Let's give a round of applause to all the special awardees for the CAPE graduating class. Thank you so much, Honorable Shepherd, for your service. Mr. Leston, I'm going to ask you again to take a walk. I'm sorry for having you exercise, but we appreciate your service. We keep walking. So we're going to present some very special awards. You ready? Awesome. So you know that in every program, in every graduating class, there must be a valedictorian. Academics is so special that we have multiple valedictorians. And this morning, we'd like to recognize the CSEC valedictorian. This is no other than Shanae Song. Congratulations to Shanae. Congratulations to you, dear, and may you continue to keep walking. Congratulations to your mom as well. Well done. Now for the CAPE graduating class, we have our salutatorian, and that is none other than Miss Shanna Bernard. Congratulations to you, Shanna, for your hard work, your dedication, and commitment. May you also continue to keep walking and keep soaring. Well done. Let's hear it for Shanna Bernard. The valedictorian of the CAPE graduating class of 2026 is none other than Kenny Lee Barron. Her award has been sponsored by Water's Edge. Congratulations once again to you, Kenny Lee, and your family. May you continue to keep soaring and making us all very proud. Congratulations. Of course, our culinary arts program has not been left out. Now, you know in a restaurant there is a sous chef and a head chef. Well, we're going to recognize both. So we'll call the sous chef first, the second most outstanding student in the culinary arts program, Jarissa Prince. Congratulations to Jarissa and her family. May you continue to keep making yourself and family proud. Now on to the head chef. This one is a little sweet for me because she's also my entrepreneurship student, Khadija Peter. Congratulations on being the most outstanding culinary arts student. Continue to make yourself, your son, and your family very proud. Thank you, Ms. Celestine, for your service once again. Now we're on to the faculty awards. Or rather, the sponsored awards. I invite my co-lecturer, Ms. Lorana Laura. She is the accounting course instructor and she's the founder of Finance Focus to present an award for the overall top accounting students. So as she keeps walking, I'll allow the accounting students to buzz in their minds and figure out, well, was it me? Is it me? So she has walked that walk. Accounting students, are you ready? Okay, they're not. However, I would like to invite to receive the award as the most outstanding accounting student, Violet Andrew. Congratulations to you, Violet. And thank you so much, Ms. Laura, for your service and for sponsoring this award. I now invite the representative from Dragon Windows to present two special awards. Yes, Dragon Windows. I almost asked if it's Armani. Well, Mr. Williams will act on and for Dragon Windows. Thank you so much, Mr. Williams. This company sponsored two special awards. The first, Excellence in Management of Business, Unit 1. That award goes to Kawani Peter. Congratulations again to you, Kawani. As you should, Mom. As you should. Congratulations. And today the Peter family is shining because Excellence in Culinary Arts, also sponsored by Dragon Windows, goes to Khadija Peter. Congratulations once more to Khadija and to her family. Okay, thank you, Mr. Williams, for acting for and on behalf of Dragon Windows. I now invite the representative from Domlec to present a special award to the top faculty math students. Okay, So, the top mathematics students for the graduating year, in the graduating class 2026 is Durnell Edwards. Congratulations, Durnell. Thank you so much, Ms. Donnelly. We appreciate your service. I now invite Destiny Pascal, attorney at law and the Cape Law Course instructor, to present an award for the overall Top Law Award. This is awarded to the student who excelled in both Unit 1 and Unit 2. And the award goes to Terje Larocque. Congratulations to you, Terje, and your family. Keep on working hard to make your family and community proud. Congratulations. As you should, Mother. Well done. I now invite our featured speaker, Dr. Darren Augustine, who had her own Netflix production this morning, to present 2 special awards. So for excellence in Cape Chemistry Unit 1, the award goes to Tyler Daway. Congratulations to you, Tyler. Well done. Dr. Augustine, please stay put. We're going to require you to stand a little bit longer. The award for excellence in Cape Chemistry Unit 2, Kenny Lee Barron. Congratulations again to Kennedy. Now on to the faculty awards. Cape Humanities. Dr. Augustine, please keep standing. We appreciate you so much. Now on to Cape Humanities. Terje Larocque. Congratulations once again to Sergio. Cape Business, Michaela Joseph. Cape Science, Kenny Lee Barron. Cape Mathematics, Durnell Edwards. And Chemistry Unit 1 and Unit 2, I'm giving a lot of exercise this morning. Kenny Lee Barron. Well done and congratulations once more. We have one more CSEC award, CSEC Science, to the students who migrated to attend Academix, Asaya Edwards, Asaya Christopher. Oh Lord. So I'll take that again. Asaya Christopher CSEC Science Award. Congratulations once more to Asaya. Now I am told that every year, but why is Dr. Augustine? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's okay? Okay, they're releasing you from duty. Alright. Now I am told that every year, the Students of the Year Award is a surprise. So none of the students actually know who is the Student of the Year. I am proud to announce that this year's Student of the Year for the 2026 graduating class is Serge Laroque. Well done indeed to Serge. Let us give a round of applause to all the graduates and to those who received special awards for their outstanding academic achievements. I know that it was a long journey, but today makes the moment, the hard work, feel that much more special. Congratulations as well to all the mothers, the fathers, the aunts, the uncles, and the support system and family circle who helped them to achieve these awards. I now invite the Dean of Academic Affairs to confer degrees on the graduating class of 2026. I feel like he should have a very big gown and cap.
Good morning. Once again, I would like to invite the graduating class to stand with me, please. Every time we have a graduation ceremony, I count it a great honor and a great pleasure to the fact that Academic School of Learning is injecting a little bit more awesome into the future of Dominica and so to the world. I know for some of the students who have been here since I've been dean, usually every time I message you all in the general chat, I refer to you as world changers, and that's because I believe that. You are building your future through innovation, and it started not today, but it continues today. So for those of you who are tasseled, you will start with your tassel on the right side, and then the crowd, your support system, they are going to get very loud and very raucous, right? Okay. And when I give the announcement, you will switch your tassel from your right side to the left side. All right? Are we ready? Are we ready, friends and family? I don't think we're ready yet. Are we ready, friends and family? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, peoples and peopleettes, I take great honor in announcing to you the graduating class of 2026. You all were not rock us enough. Let's try that again.
All right, you told me you were ready, so let's get ready. So let's start building it up. Let me hear the cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of Academic School of Learning, the class of 2026. Congratulations. Go change the world. You may be seated.
Dean Thomas left the mic not suited for people like me who are vertically challenged. At this juncture, we will hear from our CSEC valedictorian. Now I know throughout the program we have had some video introductions, but we believe this morning a video intro will not do this valedictorian justice. So ladies and gentlemen, let us make welcome Shanae Tong, valedictorian for the CSEC graduating class, to share a few remarks.
Good morning, principals, teachers, parents, friends, fellow graduates, and honored guests. My name is Shanae Tong. I'm 18 years old, I'm a mother, and today, by God's grace, I'm your valedictorian. If you had told me at 16 that I would be standing here, I would not have believed you. Because at 16, I got pregnant. At 17, I had my daughter. And at 18, I'm graduating with a 1-year-old and a diploma. High school for me didn't look like everyone else's. It looked like logging into honors class while at work. It looked like taking care of my daughter until she sleeps to do my assignments before deadline. It looked like repeating fifth form, not because I failed, but because I refused to fail myself. People expected me to drop out. They said it's too much. You can't do school, work, and be a mom, but I had to prove that I could. That's what this year's theme means to me. Building the future through innovation. Building the future was personal for me. I wasn't just studying for myself, I was studying for my daughter. I was building a future where she could look at her mother and say, she didn't quit on me, so I won't quit on myself. Innovation was how I survived. It was turning my bedroom into a classroom. It was doing classes on my phone at work. It was learning to juggle diapers, deadlines, and data. I had to find new ways because the old ones weren't an option, and I did not do it alone. To my parents, thank you for not giving up on me when I almost gave up on myself. And a special thank you to my mom for watching my baby so I could sit exams, for your prayers, and for believing I could still do it. You carried me when I was tired. Thank you to the real friends that supported me and never left my side. Thank you for choosing me even in the messiest seasons. Thank you for being my joy and my reminder that I'm still a teenager who deserves to laugh. To my classmates, we all had to innovate. Some of us fought anxiety, some fought Wi-Fi, some even fought electricity from the line. Some fought grief, but we showed up. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That verse got me through. The opportunity to attend Academix meant everything to me. It gave me flexibility when life wasn't flexible because I was working and raising a baby. I couldn't sit in a traditional classroom all day. Academics made space for me. It gave me a second chance without shame. After repeating reform, I left behind. But Academics didn't see a team mom, they saw a student who was willing to fight. Because of Academics, I didn't have to choose between being a mom, working, and being a student. I got to have all three. And that's why I'm standing here today. So anyone who feels behind, broken, or too late, let my life be proof. You can be a mother, you can work, and still be a student. You can fall, repeat, and still rise first. Class of 2026, we are not just graduates, we are builders. We build our future through innovation, through faith, through resilience, and together. Congratulations, we made it. Thank you, and welcome to
Congratulations once again to Shani. Hats off to you. Juggling deadline, diapers, and data. You did it. Outstanding. Now on to our Cape Valedictorian's address. I will invite you to turn to the screen where we will view a video presentation from Kennedy Barron, after which Kennedy will come to the podium to offer a few remarks.
Our 2026 Cape Valedictorian is certainly no stranger to this title. In 2025, she stunned the Caribbean by accomplishing an extraordinary feat, sitting 19 subjects in a single examination sitting, earning an outstanding 14 grade 1s and 5 grade 2s across both CSEC and Cape examinations. Even more impressively, she has completed her college education 1 year ahead of schedule. A remarkable achievement that speaks volumes about her discipline, determination, and work ethic. Her accomplishment extends far beyond the classroom. In 2020, she led an initiative to facilitate the donation of computers to students in need. In 2022, she was recognized by the Town Council for her outstanding leadership. She placed 3rd nationally in the 2020 Grade 6 National Assessments and won the National Reading Competition in 2017. Her passion for science, technology, and innovation has taken her beyond our shores. In 2024, she participated in a robotics club showcase at the National Tech Expo and won the National Math Power Competition and proudly represented Dominica in Greece as a member of the national robotics team at the first global challenge. And as if those achievements were not enough, she is also a budding violinist, proving that her excellence is not confined merely to academics. It is with great pride that we recognize our 2026 Cape Valedictorian, Miss Kennedy Barron.
Honorable Fenella Wenham Shepherd, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence, and Parliamentary Representative for the Portsmouth constituency. Her Worship, the Mayor of Portsmouth, Mrs. Kerry Breedy Prince and Mr. Prince. Miss Magali Celestine, Senior Education Officer, Exams and Local Registrar. Mr. Heman Williams, Director of the Academic School of Learning. Mr. Aubrey Thomas, Dean of Academic Affairs. Miss Wendy Wallace, Deputy Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Darren Augustine, keynote speaker, representatives of sponsoring organizations and corporate partners, faculty and staff, distinguished alumni, parents, guardians, families and friends, online viewers, and most importantly, finally, the graduating class of 2026. Good afternoon. I give all honor and glory to God. Without His unfailing love and strength, this achievement would not have been possible, and I would not be standing here today. It is a privilege to stand before you today as the valedictorian of the Cape class of 2026. I have come to realize something important. Every journey builds your toolkit. Success is not only what you achieve, but what you carry forward with you. Our graduation theme, Building the Future Through Innovation, reminds us that innovation is not only about technology or invention, but about how we think, adapt, and use what we have to shape the future. In many ways, it is about the lessons, skills, and experiences we gain along the way. When I first enrolled at Academix, my plan was simply to complete my secondary education. Somewhere along the way, however, an unexpected opportunity presented itself. I found myself beginning the 2-year CAPE program while still in high school. At first, it seemed manageable enough, but somewhere between the assignments, SBA deadlines, exams, and wondering if there were enough hours in the day, I discovered that manageable and easy are not the same thing. And very quickly, I began collecting the skills and habits that would carry me forward. Along the way, I learned that success is rarely a straight path. We all faced demanding deadlines, sleepless nights, difficult exams, SBAs, moments of uncertainty, and times when giving up seemed easier than pressing forward. Yet, despite every challenge, we are here today. And that alone is worth celebrating. Now I must admit, it may not have been an equal playing field in this challenge, being my height did have its advantages, believe it or not. I could easily disappear behind my laptop when a teacher looked like they were about to ask a difficult question. At least that was the plan. Unfortunately, they always seemed to know I was there. Still, I suppose even that became another tool I could add to my toolkit. But beyond the humor, what I was really building was resilience for the difficult days, discipline for when motivation ran low, and faith to keep going when the outcome was not yet clear. There were moments when I questioned my 2-year simple plan, but I never lost sight of my goal. With God's guidance, the unwavering support of my family, teachers, and friends, and the determination to keep moving forward, one assignment, one SBA, and one exam at a time, that plan became a reality. As I reflect on this journey, I realize that success is not just what you achieve, it is also what you carry forward. Yes, at Academix, we are proud of our academic achievements, including last year's milestone that shattered a glass ceiling in academia. But even more valuable is what we gained along the way: resilience, discipline, perseverance, and the courage to keep going even when doubt and fear creep in. In those moments, we are reminded of the vital role played by our teachers. Thank you for your patience, guidance, and belief in our potential. You helped equip us with lessons and strengths we didn't even know we needed. To our parents, guardians, grandparents, families, and loved ones, thank you for every sacrifice, every word of encouragement, and every moment you stood beside us. A special thank you to my mom and dad for everything you have done for my brother and me. Maybe one day you'll think 2 children wasn't nearly enough. Just imagine 10 more of these proud moments. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Each of us has traveled a unique path shaped by our own challenges and experiences. Yet today, we stand united by one shared achievement. As we step into new chapters, I encourage us not only to keep building and keep learning, but also to be intentional in how we use what we have been given to grow and to shape the future with purpose. The theme Building the Future Through Innovation is more than an ideology. It is about applying what we have learned and using our toolkit to make a meaningful difference wherever we go. As we close this chapter of our academic journey, let us seek the opportunity in every challenge we face with the insights from the lessons we have learned, the friendships we have built, and the determination that brought us here today. Congratulations once again to the class of 2026. I wish each of you continued success as you build the future that awaits you. Let us go be great, go be kind, go be disciplined, go build our toolkit, and as our brilliant keynote speaker said, keep walking. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Kennedy, and thank you for those inspiring words. I now invite once more to the podium our Assistant Dean, Ms. Wendy Wallace, to facilitate some presentations. Let us make her feel welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Of course, on behalf of the Academic School of Learning, we want to show appreciation to a few of our specially invited guests here today to assist us really in facilitating especially the special awards, the Students' Awards. So as I call your name, please come up so that you can receive a token of our appreciation. May I invite our ushers? We should have 3 ushers. 2 vertically challenged and an extremely Okay, so these are actually 2 of our first-year students who, of course, will be graduating next year, sitting in these seats. Okay, so kindly come so that we can present these tokens. Okay, so let me first, of course, call on our featured speaker, Dr. Darren Augustine, a dear classmate of mine. It was so really good to see her today. So we're going to present just a token of our appreciation. Darren actually came in yesterday, you know, and with the weather, man, I was so nervous. I was like, you know. Okay, so thank you very much. Of course, I know the parliamentary representative of Portsmouth is, of course, proud of Academix being in the Portsmouth constituency and, of course, remaining. And we've brought persons from all across Dominica to Portsmouth at this graduation. So, of course, we want to thank her and show some appreciation. Thank you very much. And she thinks she's a staff of Academix. So thank you very much. Of course, Miss Celestine, there's not enough words. Miss Celestine has been there from the inception when she came on to the Ministry of Education as the CXU registrar, and yeah, it's a little emotional. Miss Celestine is also from my village, but she has always been there when we call upon her, assisting us in guiding our students from the start of orientation, especially I'm just emphasizing the importance of the CXC exams and how far it can take them. A lot of the universities now are actually asking for CAPE, and she has been really a driving force behind pushing academics. So of course, we want to show appreciation to her. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you very much. And of course, our dear mistress of ceremony. She did an excellent job. So let's give her a round of applause. She deserves a round of applause. But, Miss, I didn't call you. I just said mistress. Okay. Mrs. Hector came on, just a little backstory about Mrs. Hector. Mrs. Hector came on quite in the unconventional manner. I'm sure it was a very unconventional interview. Yes. It was more for discussion, right? Talking about growing tourism in Dominica, and Mrs. Hector forgot about the interview and she started talking about Dominica and the tourism product, and man, it was a lovely discussion. We took her on immediately. She's our tourism lecturer as well as our entrepreneurship lecturer. And I'll also tell you, in her first year of teaching, she actually scored 100% passes in her 2 classes, both in tourism and in entrepreneurship. Her students got 100% passes. And I'll also say that these classes are some of the largest classes at Academix. So of course, she deserves special recognition and for the amazing work she did. So you can start walking. So definitely she deserves a resounding round of applause. Thank you all, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Wallace. We continue with thanks, and to officially give the vote of thanks, I will invite someone to the podium who is a celebration of leadership, service, commitment, initiative, and a genuine willingness to make a difference wherever opportunities arise. This young lady was an executive member of the Student Government Association and served as media personnel. She has been the creative force behind much of the digital presence, capturing memories, recording events, creating engaging content, editing photographs and videos, and producing reels that have showcased the Academix experience. Service has also been a defining characteristic. As a member of the Adventurers Club, this student volunteered during the Community Day of Service, assisting with the cleanup campaign and flower planting initiative with the very power of Portsmouth. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to invite to the podium our Student of the Year, Terja Larocque, to offer a vote of thanks.
Honorable Fenella Wenham Shepherd, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, and Parliamentary Representative for the Portsmouth constituency. Her Worship, the Mayor of Portsmouth, Mrs. Carrie Brady Prince, Senior Education of Exams and Local Registrar, Ms. Magali Celestine, Director of the Academic School of Learning, Mr. Heman Williams, Dean of Academic Affairs, Mr. Aubrey Thomas, Deputy Dean of Academic Affairs, Ms. Wendy Wallace, Keynote Speaker, Dr. Darren Augustine, representatives of sponsoring organizations and corporate partners of the Academic School of Learning, distinguished faculty and staff, alumni, parents, guardians, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Good afternoon. It is an absolute honor and a profound privilege to stand before you today on behalf of my peers to deliver the vote of thanks for this monumental chapter of our lives. Today marks the culmination of late nights, endless cups of coffees for some, and what often felt like a never-ending mountain of academic work. But looking around this room, it is clear to me that we did not make it on our own. First and foremost, I give thanks and the highest praise to the Almighty Lord. His divine blessings, guidance, and unmerited mercies have been my shield throughout this journey. I have been continuously grounded and sustained by the words of Philippians 4:13, I can do all things to Christ who strengthens me, and Psalms 46, verse 5, God is within her, she will not fail. Truly, without him, none of us would be standing here today. Dr. Darren Augustine, our featured speaker, thank you for your inspiring words of wisdom today. As we step into the professional world, we will remember your shared stories of excellence despite the relatable challenges faced, and we will carry your words as we keep walking. On behalf of the entire graduating class of 2026, I extend our deepest, most heartfelt thanks to our lecturers and other members of staff. Thank you for your patience, dedication, and your invested hours outside of scheduled class times. You continuously challenged us because you saw our potential, and for that, we are eternally grateful. To Ms. Wallace and Ms. Pascal, I must extend my gratitude for your humility, grounded nature, and unforgettable humor. To every proud parent, guardian, partner, and friend filled with joy in the audience, this milestone belongs to you just as much as it does to us. Thank you for the unconditional love, the words of encouragement when we wanted to give up, and the sacrifices, both big and small, which made our presence here today possible. To my own personal foundation, my parents, Uncle Justin, and Auntie Nelsia, thank you for your unwavering love, your constant encouragement, and the sacrifices you made behind the scene. Mommy, you deserve a special brief of gratitude all on your own. Thank you for instilling in me the core values of integrity, discipline, and grace that have shaped my entire life. Thank you for fiercely supporting my ambitions, for encouraging me to pursue my highest goals, and for never confining me to the standard expectations or limitations set by society. Thank you for giving me the room to grow, the grace to fail, and the freedom to simply be me. To the external supporters who worked tirelessly to make today seamless, the graduation planning team, decor and catering teams, our generous sponsors, invited guests, and media partners, MO News and DBS, thank you for ensuring this day is unforgettable. And finally, to my peers, the Academic School of Learning graduating class of 2026, congratulations. As we close this chapter and step boldly into the next, let us carry forward the profound lessons we've learned here. Thank you all for celebrating this unforgettable moment with us. May God continue to bless each and every one of you, and congratulations once again to the class of 2026. Thank you.
Terje has been taller than me, probably since primary school. Thank you very much, Terje, for those words. And to add to all those who she thanks, I would also like to echo thanks to Domlec, the power to serve us better, and to keep the electricity on during the graduation. We have very good food. Thanks as well to Dragon Windows, Ms. Luana Laura, and the Finance Focus, National Cooperative Credit Union, Rudolph Thomas Enterprises, Water's Edge, Mrs. Evelyn Alexis of Raz Fabric and Things, Ms. Destiny Pascal, Attorney at Law, and Dowasco, as well as Dr. Darren Augustine. On behalf of the faculty and everyone associated with the Academix family, we say a huge thank you for your support and helping to facilitate today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we've officially come to the end of the ceremony. I invite the graduating class to stand as they make their exits. I invite everyone else to remain seated to allow them to exit. But graduating class, I do have one
Instruction for you. After you've exited, you have to come back.
A group photo of the entire class. Everybody okay with that? All right. And afterwards, we will all go to the Bell Hall beach spot for a little bit of good time. Mr. Williams told me he likes good time. I'm not sure if we'll be there before a long time, but we'll be having a good time, right? So let's hear it again, once again, for the graduating class of 2026 in the Culinary Arts, CAPE, and CSEC programs. Congratulations, go on and be great. As Dean Thomas said, be world changers. Congratulations, my girl. Good job, big boys. Head of the cheer department. We ask the graduating class to step back in to take that group photo. You will have a moment to take your photos with your family. Please facilitate the taking of the group photo of the entire graduating class.